If you're tired of your paycheck disappearing before the month ends, this video might just change your life. It starts quietly. You get your paycheck, you breathe a little, maybe you smile. But before you know it, rent is gone, groceries are gone. Your phone bill, paid, gas, filled once, maybe twice. And then it hits you. You're halfway through the month and almost out of money. So many Americans are stuck in this same cycle. It's not because they're lazy. It's not because they don't care. It's because surviving on a low income in this country takes work, real work. But here's the truth they don't teach in school. If you can learn to control your money, even a small amount, you can begin to shift your life, $1 at a time. No, this isn't going to be one of those videos where I tell you to stop drinking coffee or stop buying avocado toast. This is real. This is budgeting for people who don't have much to begin with. So let's begin. The first thing you need to do is face your numbers. It sounds simple, but it's where most people fail. They avoid it. They hope if they don't look, maybe the problem won't feel so heavy. But it will. Grab a piece of paper or open your notes app. Write down your total monthly income, not just your job. Include side gigs, benefits, anything. Even if it's just $1,400, it matters. It's your starting point. Now write down where that money is going. You'll probably start with the obvious: rent, electric, phone, gas, groceries. But keep going. List everything. Netflix, the $9 app subscription you forgot about, the occasional fast food stop when you're too tired to cook. Every single expense. Once it's written down, something happens. You start to see your life in numbers. And while it might feel overwhelming, it's also the first time you're truly in control. Now look at your list and ask yourself, what here keeps me alive? What here keeps me safe? Those are your true priorities. Rent, food, transport, medicine, these are needs. Then there's the rest. And let's be clear, there's nothing wrong with enjoying life. But when you're on a tight income, you don't have the luxury to spend without planning. The next step is building what I call your survival budget. This budget isn't fancy. It doesn't include vacations or new clothes every month. It includes the basics. How much do you need to stay housed, stay fed, stay connected, and get to work? Build that budget. Now compare that to your income. Are you over? Are you under? If you're under, you're not alone. And if you're over, then your job is to find where the excess is going and take it back. You might be wondering, how do I even begin to save when I can barely pay bills? Start small. Can you save $1 a day? That's $30 a month. That's $360 a year. It's not much, but it's more than zero. It's your buffer, your emergency fund, your mental safety net. And yes, it matters. When an emergency hits, and it will, you'll have something. And that alone can be the difference between stability and crisis. Next, let's talk about food. One of the biggest money leaks in a low-income budget is food spending. Not because you're irresponsible, but because fast food is fast. Because you're tired. Because life is hard and cooking takes energy. Meal planning is your secret weapon. Even if you don't cook every day, prepping 2 meals at once and keeping leftovers can save you $100, $200 every month. Buy in bulk when possible. Use discount stores. Learn to love generic brands. Beans, rice, eggs, frozen veggies. They're affordable and can stretch meals for days. And don't be ashamed to use food banks. They exist for a reason, and you're not the only one. Let's move to transportation. If you're using your car every day, gas alone might be draining your budget. Look at bus routes. Can you carpool? Can you bike short distances? Even cutting 1 tank of gas per month can save you $60, $100. That's money you can redirect to savings or bills. Now let's talk debt. Debt feels like drowning, especially on a low income. You might only be able to pay the minimum, and that's okay for now. But here's the trick. Pay something extra toward the smallest debt first. Even if it's just 10. Once that smallest debt is gone, take the full amount you were paying and throw it at the next one. This is called the snowball method. It works because it builds momentum. And when you're struggling, momentum is everything. What about subscriptions? This one hurts. You probably love your music app, your streaming service, your cloud storage. But if you're paying $60 a month on digital things you could replace with free alternatives, it's worth thinking twice. One subscription cut could mean food for a few more days. Ask yourself, is this helping me survive or just distracting me from my stress? It doesn't have to be forever. But for now, survival comes first. Now let's talk about income. Sometimes, no matter how good your budget is, it's just not enough. That doesn't mean you failed. It means the system is broken, and you're surviving in it. But even a small side hustle can shift the balance. Can you babysit on weekends? Can you clean houses? Can you offer to mow lawns or tutor kids? Can you flip items online? You don't need a full second job, just one extra income stream. Even if it's just $50 a week, that's $200 a month. You deserve more than just paying bills. You deserve breathing room. And breathing room begins with effort. Let's talk about mindset. When you live on a low income, it's easy to feel shame, like you're behind in life, like you're the only one struggling. But you're not. There are millions of people doing the same thing, fighting to keep their heads above water. What makes the difference is not income level, but strategy and mindset. If you see budgeting as a punishment, you'll resent it. But if you see it as a weapon, a way to take control, it changes everything. Budgeting becomes a form of self-care, of saying, my future matters. Here's a powerful trick. Name your dollars. Don't just say groceries, $300. Say groceries. This is how I keep myself and my family nourished. Rent. This is how I stay safe. 10 in savings. This is my way of fighting back. Suddenly your money has meaning, and money with meaning gets spent with care. Every Sunday, sit down and review your week. Did you overspend? Did something unexpected pop up? What can you adjust? Budgeting isn't something you do once and forget. It's something you do again and again until it becomes second nature.